is the first video of bookmas. I am doing bookmas. I haven't really mentioned it. I think I said it in my last video, which has been a couple of weeks since I uploaded because I took time to be able to film bookmas videos. But I am doing bookmas. I am doing 12 days, but I'm going to do every other day. So today's the first, I'll be looking up on the 3rd, and the video up on the 5th, 7th, you understand. Which I'm very nervous about. I have been filming bookmas videos like over the past couple of weeks trying to get ahead of myself. And I won't ever say at the beginning this is a bookmas video just in case it's not. I'll maybe mention it during the video, but I'm very scared. So today we're picking our December TBR with my little TBR jar. If you watch my November TBR when I picked if you watched my November TBR, I lost the jar at the beginning of that video. I don't know where the jar is, so I had to write up new prompts and put them in this One Direction mug. A couple weeks ago, I was doing a bookmas video that'll be out next week, and I was taking all the books off my shelves and I found the jar. So I did find it. It was actually where I thought it was going to be. I just, for some reason, I couldn't find it today. I don't know what was going on, but we're going to continue using the One Direction mug because I just want to use a One Direction mug today because I miss them. Okay, I think the books I pick today some of them are gonna be in a reading vlog, so I need to like think properly what ones I actually am gonna put in a reading vlog when I pick the books with the prompts. We're gonna pick 5 or 6 as per usual. Okay, first one I got is a romance. That is very easy. Majority of my TBR is romance books. Okay, straight away I want to do Ghosted by J.M. Darhauer because I put it on my 10 before the end and I would love to read it. This one, I think it's One of Us is Famous, Single Mom, Second Chance. Also, I've talked about this video a couple of times in different like TBR videos, and each time I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's Second Chance. It literally says it on the front of it, Second Chance, and I'm just so blind. Also, ignore the ugly nails if you see them. They're long, I need to cut them, and they're a bit brown because there's fake tan on them. It is just fake tan, I swear. I also could do Love Like Farms by B.K. Barson. This is on my TBR for last month, and I never got to it. I was supposed to film a video where I read these books, and then that video isn't seeing the light of day. So I could do Love Like Farms because it is a Christmas book. I have Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace, which is also a Christmas romance. So I feel like we should do one of these just because it is the season. It is Christmas time. And I feel like I want to do Love Like Farms. This is part of a series. There's 3 other books. And I can't read the rest of those if I don't read this one first. But this is the first one that was released. I think they're interconnected standalones, but I really wanted this one first. I think this is about a girl and she lies somewhere saying that she owns a Christmas tree farm with her boyfriend, but she doesn't have a boyfriend. So then her friend, like her best friend I think, steps in and he pretends to be her boyfriend. So this is the first one on the TBR for December. A thriller. Okay, these are very boring. These are prompts that I wrote out in about 5 minutes before I started the last TBR video. I have one on my TBR stuff from November that I didn't read, which was Survive the Night by Riley Sager. This one, I think she gets to drive with someone and realizes actually there's a serial killer on the loose. And maybe it's the man in the car, I don't know. Let me check the rest of my thrillers though, because I don't know if I'm going to get for this one. I do really want to start Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson, like that series. And I think I have this fear of starting a new series, but I think I can maybe get over myself because I'm only in the middle, I think, of like 6 or 7 series. Like it's not even that many series that I need to, you know, read. Okay, this seems like a Go Go to Murder. Even the girl's second name in this is Belle, and isn't that the name of the girl that went missing in a Go Go to Murder? Let me check. Oh no, it's not, is it? Wasn't it Andy Bell? Anyways, I think I'm gonna read this one. Start the new series. I don't know what order the series is in. I know this is a trilogy, and I think it's a spin-off series is the other one, which I have 4 books, so I don't know. I need to figure out the order of this, but it seems to me that 2 people were kidnapped, and now Stevie Bell, who is at this academy where the book takes place, she's gonna try and solve the kidnapping, which obviously very unrealistic. It's probably like she's like probably a teenager, and she's just gonna solve a kidnapping, but I'm very excited. Book from a genre you don't typically read. I mainly read romance and some thrillers. Like I wouldn't count thrillers in this prompt. So I'm thinking either general fiction or a fantasy. Once again, I did not do a good job in my TBR for November, and like I do actually really want to read the books that were on it. I have Caraval by Stephanie Garber, which I didn't read, but I'm like, do I want to put this in the TBR now? Maybe I should pick a new book. I also really want to read Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This is very out of my comfort zone, very not something that I would ever pick up. This is about someone that dies and then he wakes up and his life is no longer his life. Like, his wife isn't his wife, his son was never born, and it shows him like if he made different decisions in his life, this is what his life would have been like. And I feel like this book is gonna freak me out a little bit. Like, it's gonna make me think about decisions that I made, and if I made like a different decision, what would I be doing right now? I don't know. So maybe we should do this one or Caraval. I feel this one's giving more like Christmas vibes. Okay, we're gonna do Dark Matter actually, and then if I'm gonna try and stick Caraval into a different prompt if I can. Oh no, a book with over 500 pages. Okay, that's really not what I wanted. Over 500 pages. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what's over 500 pages. I tried Ghosted. It's 430 pages. Okay, let me have a look around. I know Marriage for One because I've got this prompt a few different times over the years of doing these videos, and this is exactly 500 pages, which technically is not over, but like My Video, My Road, if it's 500 pages I can pick it. I don't know what else is over 500 pages. I Have a Little Life by, I don't know the author's name, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm in not a good mental state to be reading that book. I do have Wait for It by Marianne Zapata, which I've been wanting to read more of her books. I think this is a single mom trope. I actually don't know what this is about. It doesn't give me much on the back, but I'm pretty sure it's single mom. And then this one is obviously Marriage of Convenience. I feel like Marriage for One. I kind of lean toward Marriage for One. Which one's on Kindle Unlimited? And that will make my decision very, very easy. Okay, Wait for It's on Kindle Unlimited, and Marriage for One isn't. I feel like I used to be on Kindle Unlimited. That's why I wanted to look. We're gonna go Wait for It by Marianne Zapata. I've read From Luke Off with Love by her, and I've really loved that book. So I'm excited to read another one of her books. They are slow burn, and they won't touch to like this much is left in the book. So I'm very, very excited about this one. Okay, I think you pick one more because that book is pretty thick. I would like to keep my TBR pretty, not small, but like a good number of books, but then I'm also like, the last 2 weeks of December, I have no videos planned out to film. I should have all my filming done by then. So I'm like, then I have 2 weeks of reading that I can get, but I also want to put these in a video, so we're gonna, I don't know, we'll pick one more and see how we feel. Oh, a book that has less than 300 pages. That is so perfect. Okay, none of the ones that I've talked about already are less than 300, so I'm gonna go back on the search. Okay, we have Normal People by Sally Rooney, and then I also have Normal Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan that are both under 300 pages. This one is on my 10 before the end or whatever, so I maybe should probably pick this one. I wanted to read it for a while. I have watched the show, and not the whole show, I watched like the first maybe half of the show and then I got bored. There is no quotation marks in this book, which does freak me out a little bit because I feel like I'm gonna get confused. It is set in Ireland too, which I feel like that's why another reason I should read it. But this is like, she's not popular, he is popular, they like each other, but they're kind of just like they're not figuring it out to be together. So, well, Normal Script is like single mom. I think it's like women's fiction mixed with like a romance, or like a romance mixed with a women's fiction, but I think for the sake of my 10 before the end, I'm gonna do, what's it called? Normal People. Okay, I'm gonna pick one more because I just want to. Okay, I booked this part of a series. I already kind of know which one I want to pick for this because it's the end of the year. I kind of want to finish off the series by the end of the year just to kind of get that one off the list. So let me go get it. I Have Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I'm currently reading Reckless, and I would love to finish off the series by the end of the year. I love this series. I'd like to start a new Elsie Silver book at the beginning of next year. So I think Hopeless by Elsie Silver is going to be the one I pick for this. I think it's an age gap. He's 35, she's 22, and it's also Fake Fiance, which I'm not like the biggest fan of Fake Fiance. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, that's a bit much, but like, just fake date. Obviously they have to be a fiance for something. I know a lot of people are excited. This is Beau's story. A lot of people were so excited for Beau's story, and then it came out and everyone was disappointed. So my expectations are very low, but this also happened with the Knock 'Em Out trilogy. The third one came out. Everyone had such high expectations. It was Lucian's book, and no one liked it, but I liked it because everyone made my expectations go all the way down. So I'm very excited also about this one. I said that about every book, but I am. And there were all the books on the TBR for December. I'm very excited about a lot of these. A nice mix of genres and different types of books, so I'm very excited. Like I said, I should do pretty good on this because I have like the last 2-ish weeks of December where I have no filming to do except for reading. Well, no, just reading to do, no filming. So hopefully I can get to a lot of these, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in 2 days. In 2 days with Bookmas 8. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.